Father God, I come to you to say thank you. That's all. I don't want to ask for anything. I just want to say thank you, Lord. Thank you. Praying, praying. Thank you. Pray again, pray again. Thank you, Father. Praying. Thank you, Lord. Pray until you find amen. That's gon' treat you. That's gon' treat you like I can. Amen.
I work.
That's gon' please you. That's gon' please you like I can. Church like a priest, church for the weak. Purse for yourself, purse for your niece. No, you don't do perks, baby, but that's a purse that they me. Red Mercedes with the red seats. Buy a red wig, quite a red seat. With a neat free, get mess. God forgive me. Father, I've sinned. Sent more than your father ever sent. Spent more than your baby father did. And you my baby, so I gotta put you in a crib. Same neighborhood where Ashton Kutcher live. I'm just doing what that punk shoulda did. Thank you. She praying for me while I'm on the road. Praying for me while I hold her close. Praying that it's not no other girl. I'm praying that these girls will never know. She praying, asking God for a sign. I just went and paid a car note. Praying, praying.
I was like, Monique, you deserve an applause.
Pray again, pray again.
I mean, I don't.
Everybody say it.
I'm already in trouble. I don't wish to get further in trouble, but
pray until you find amen.
But why not put your name up on the gray screen? No, I mean, I'm just saying, why not? I mean, I don't know. Like, if it was up to me, I couldn't tell you. I mean, you're asking me right now, I couldn't tell you. Honestly, that's not me.
Rainy night in Connecticut, and this 40-year-old guy thinks he is going to cuddle in bed with a 13-year-old girl named Bailey. But in a few minutes, 40-year-old John Dupay will find out that this hookup has no happy ending.
Thought he was 60.
Dupay is the latest monster we've caught in our all-new investigative segment, Hansen vs. Predator. We're working with the Fairfield, Connecticut police and the online predator watchdog group Tetrad Core. They post profiles on apps like Whisper using innocuous pictures of actual underage.
Hold the phone, dude. Like exit. Like
girls.
This I don't know if these predators are just so affixed on the plan or the goal or the end goal, but that's a big red flag. Like, I mean, that girl doesn't want to do nothing, my friend. Look at this face, even texting Bailey, Johnny CT. Brought food for myself. Gotta use the bathroom first. Bye.
Dupay is the latest monster we've caught in our all no happy ending. Dupay is.
Then you see Jesse slinging them sandwiches in the back of his pants. Like, bro, you might as well put on a dress. Like, those pants are just, I don't know what you were trying to get out of it, but I know what I'm getting out of it, and it's not nothing like positive, for the community or anything like that. I'm not trying to like say anything, sir. I'm just trying to see where he was going with it. But he said he wanted Del Taco.
Is the latest monster we've caught in our all-new investigative segment, Hansen vs. Predator. We're working with the Fairfield, Connecticut police and the online predator watchdog group Tetrad Core. They post profiles on apps like Whisper using innocuous pictures of
like Whisper. Like, I mean, you could have done something with that, Chris, but respectfully, I respect the integrity that you have in your journalism. So is Whisper, the Whisper application. But she was getting nasty on the line, pretty much.
of actual underage girls who are protecting their identities. DuPay contacts not one, but two of our decoys. One we'll call Brittany and
Hey, boo.
the other Bailey, hoping to strike up a sexual relationship. This phone
I mean, why does it have to be physical? I mean, if it was mental, it'll still be kind of disturbing. Like, I mean, I don't want to do anything or anything, but I mean, Mario,
names like John Santoro and Johnny Connecticut. He's a former mail
Johnny.
carrier and says he worked as a package handler at UPS. He claims he's 30, but he's actually 40.
95.
He calls Bailey from his cell phone.
Hello.
Hey, boo. Where are you?
Hey, baby.
I'm outside.
More than a
Are you?
dozen hidden cameras throughout
Are
the
you?
Sting House capture his
I mean, Monique, you never even commented to say like if it was like, like appropriate. I mean, not appropriate, but if it was okay, like if I can like go hit my toe on a banister on another computer real quick to see if like the connection's pretty good. But I mean, if Monique is here, I can definitely get the. You see how I just took a day off. That's all I did. That's all I did. But
every move. Our fence cam captures him going to the door with a bag of gifts. Our decoy is a 19-year-old theater
Fence Cam got a whole family. Got cameras he got to take care of. The Fence Cam is like out here putting in work. Like the Fence Cam is, like I mean, it has a family to feed. And it caught the predators. So I mean, once these predators are, how would you say, cornered, it causes some kind of disturbance on our end because or safety it crosses safety precautions because we have no idea what this man's gonna do. But he's not in the bathroom, so
theater student who could easily pass for 13. She takes him inside where our kitchen cam records the conversation and my confrontation.
and
What did you bring?
confrontation.
Presents.
What do you got? Show me.
Chips.
Nice.
Thanks. I don't see how it looks. You can't use jokes like that. Oh man, bro. Thank you. Like this is me right here, like looking at Monique. Like what do you got going on, Monique?
What kind is it?
What are you talking about, Monique? Like, is it? No, I'm playing. I'm doing that on purpose. But is it choppy? Is it buffering? I mean, I actually do see how it looks. I mean, well, I mean, it looks good. But I mean, I don't know if it's my connection or yours, but I do understand. And I understand that you came here with the intent.
Thank you.
She asked for snacks, and he's more than happy to oblige. A bag of chips, a caramel-covered chocolate bar, and a giant
where's my
bottle of
other
iced
thing?
tea.
It's so nice to finally see you.
What's up?
This is crazy.
Patting around.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm really nervous.
Why?
I don't know, I've never done
I'm
this.
really nervous.
Have you?
Nope.
Come on.
So what do you want to do?
Have sex.
I don't know.
Oh, and then you hear like a whole dude. Hey, boo. I mean, I just wanted a hug. I mean, to be honest. I mean, the chocolate, the drink, the Cheetos. I just wanted a hug.
Hey.
And I don't.
Keep right around that store out of there front, please. Now right there. Please have a seat.
Please have a seat.
Set the phone down, please. What is your plan here tonight?
Just hang out, watch football.
Hang out and watch football with whom?
With her.
Who's her?
With Bailey.
And do you know how old Bailey is?
She's 14.
14. Mm-hmm. She told you she's 13. Not that that matters. Mm-hmm. How old are you?
30.
30.
DuPay is lying.
He's actually 13. Like, no, like, oh, man, I mean, he has the 1920s jaw of a innocent man, you know, of a hardworking 1920s man, but this jaw is just not doing it in 2015. So, I mean, I guess, I guess that's why never mind.
We both know he's really 40. And what he doesn't know is that I have all the transcripts of his sordid conversations with minors. But I'm curious to see if he'll cop to his intentions.
And why would you at 30 think it would be okay to hang out with a 13-year-old girl home alone?
Oh, shit.
I mean, we just hit it off, friends.
You hit it off with a 13-year-old girl?
We were just talking.
I did.
Just talking. Well, now you're here. This is more than talk.
I know, we just came to hang out. You know, I brought...
What, get a hug?
And watch football.
If it
Watch
were to
football.
go that far.
Who's playing tonight?
Steelers and the Ravens. I had no intentions with nothing.
No intentions of...
Nope.
No intentions.
So what do you do at UPS?
I was a package handler.
Package handler. You're not there anymore?
No.
What do you do now?
Nothing.
Besides go online and try to talk to young girls?
I don't try to talk to...
Perfect.
I mean, I just try to find a girl to talk to and hang out, whatever.
And how many times have you done this with somebody who's 13, 14 years old?
Never.
Never talked to another girl who said she was 13?
No.
Never.
Well, who's Brittany?
Who's Brittany?
Never.
That was the other girl you were talking to.
When was this?
Within the last few weeks?
I think it's Joey T. Cat, but I mean, I don't know. To be courteous. You know, I mean, I could say he's losing teeth, but I don't know his situation. You know, I mean, he could be teething. He could be growing in his teeth. So it's a young, handsome 17-month-old, you know?
Know her, you know?
Get to know her.
Yeah.
And if you were the parent
to
of a
the park.
13-year-old girl, would you be comfortable with that?
I mean,
it depends how the...
if you wanted me to spell it, no. But, I mean, would I be comfortable? I mean, Chris, I'm already here.
I mean, if I'm a good person, you know, like...
Yeah, but typically good people don't meet strangers online, talk about sex, and then go over to visit, and within...
Chris, please.
3 minutes, ask for a hug.
Oh, that music change, you know, it's real.
I mean, all I did was just ask for, you know...
Like sniper mode or some
hello
shit.
hug, that was it.
With a 13-year-old.
I mean, all I asked was, you know, to get tip my penis away. I'm not trying to, like, you know, do anything like foul with this girl or anything like that. I mean, sir, I just drink coffee. Like, I mean, I can understand drinking coffee. I can understand getting up, but what does caffeine and a 13-month-old John?
Girl. Walked right in the house.
Well, she told me to come in.
I mean, she did.
Does that make it right?
Does it make it right? I mean, you asking the question, does it?
Knowing that
I mean, I walked in. Obviously, you know the answers to these rhetorical questions, so you might as well answer them, sir. Not to give you, you know, like some like backlash or anything. It's just, you know, I mean, I just don't understand what these antics are for unless you got some kind of cameras around or something. I mean, can you tell me who I'm talking to here?
She's 13.
Oh, I wouldn't have never just walked in, you know, without talking to her, you know, without getting her okay.
I would have never walked into this 13-year-old's mother's house without, you know, like, I mean, having a conversation with her first. I mean, that'd just be, kidnapping, that's not me. That's not me, you know?
Now, you talked about spending the night
The night.
here tonight.
Yes, you did. Yeah or no?
Yes or no?
It depended, like,
Seriously.
if she had to wake up in the morning, like, if I was gonna stay
Did she have to
here.
go to school?
She said she didn't have to go to school today. I mean, tomorrow.
So you could just spend the night and hang out with a 13-year-old girl. That's cool.
Well, I mean, I didn't plan on it.
You talked about it?
Can't
I mean,
lie.
I was gonna leave after the football game.
Unless you spent the night.
No,
No, I
but
didn't
I
plan on
can't
spending
lie.
the
So what? I'm gonna play a couple of these vids, TCAT vids, keep it light hearted. I mean, I'm not gonna sit through a whole call of Lauren today, at least. And I I got 4 words. Like honestly, I only got 3, role playing. The hyphen is counted as 1 word, so I kind of get it. I get it. Girl said she was 12, man. Ooh, silent assassin. I definitely see how this looks now, Monique. I definitely see how it looks now, and it's one of those things where
That's him coming at you.
Yep, I see him.
He would have a cane. He has cerebral palsy.
arrest a man in the car. The rest of this is for TV. Arrest a man in the car, go to the next one, keep it moving. No, you want to see this man have an inner struggle with his fucking muscle distribution in his body that's against him. His brain is not controlling his muscles. His muscles are like doing whatever the fuck they want. They're jerking and twisting, and he has that strong hand. And he wants to shave. Come on, man.
No, you come in.
I'm surprised he drove.
He drove up as close as he could to the door so he didn't have to walk
Ooh, Casey dropping bombs on the handicap, man. Come on, man. What's up with you?
as far because he has the cane. I told him to come on inside.
So what if he had the cane? You still was texting the man. Like, Casey, that's on you.
And he finally agreed.
Meet
Come on, man. Somebody come to your house looking like that, they need some help.
Because he has the cane.
Yeah, of course, give him some punishment, but come on, man. Come on.
I told him to come on inside.
It's some law and order, but it should be some order and law because look at this. It's a pretty big garage. I can't front. It's like maybe like a two-car garage that's just like together.
And he finally agreed.
Meet Dustin McFetridge. He's 26 years old,
Woo!
divorced.
Boy, you see that cane? That's that kickstand, boy. I would not know. I would not know. He has the unlitigated gall to step out his car struggling. Keep that in mind. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking like these guys could be any.
Dustin McFetridge. He's 26 years old, divorced, suffers from cerebral palsy, and collects Social Security benefits. He's driven 5 hours to have sex with a girl,
And then he has to drive 5 back.
posing as a 13-year-old. As you'll find out, this isn't his first time chatting inappropriately with a minor.
Ew. It's like a 3-piece combo. Like he has to him turning around is some mathematics. Like that's just like a 72-degree angle or some shit or some like 138 or some shit. Like hypotenuse or some shit. Like I don't know where's his live-in aid that should be driving him? Like what is going
5
on?
hours to have
This is out of a fairy tale. Like where he has cerebral palsy, he has an Xbox and a car. This man making disability look like wait, Xbox car? Wait, hold on. No, wait, no, I do want to walk. I do want to walk, okay. So I don't know what this T-Rex man had going on, but
far because he has the cane.
Word.
I told him to come on inside, and he finally...
And I know because he has the disabilitating, condition. He did park close.
agreed.
Meet Dustin McFetridge. He's 26 years old, divorced, suffers from cerebral palsy, and collects Social Security benefits. He's driven 5 hours to have sex with a girl posing as a 13-year-old. As you'll find out, this isn't his first time chatting inappropriately with a minor. Our decoy Casey starts to feel sorry for him as she watches him struggle to get out of the car.
Whoa.
But then she remembers what he'd been saying online.
When you listen to him talking, he really is no different. He still is wanting...
Yo, there's clearly a difference when you say there is no difference when at the end of the day. So at the bottom line, yeah, wrong. But I mean, there may be some damager up there. I mean, look at the rest of them.
wanting to have sex with a little girl.
Using the screen name Wrestling Dude East Tennessee, he asks the girl if he could
He
be
wants to wrestle. The audacity of this man.
her first at sex.
What have you done with a guy?
Nothing.
Wow. So I'd be your first at everything?
Correct.
Yeah.
After he tells the decoy about his disability, he moves on to talking about anal and oral sex. He asks if he can shave her private parts and later makes a rather bizarre request.
Send me a pair of your panties. Pick a pair you want me to have and wear them for 2 or 3 days straight.
Just 2. The third day, they just gonna smell like sweat and ass. But just 2 days, maybe. Honestly, just 1 day. Maybe no. Honestly, just half a day. Depending on what region in the world you live. Like if it's humid, just half a day. But I mean, if it's cold and shit, I mean, I'm not a freak or nothing. I mean, I'm not like okay in this. I'm just, I mean, if you're in like South Africa, I wouldn't say, I mean, shit's gonna have flies on it, man. Come on, man.
For reals?
Yeah.
He also asks her if he can have a three-way with the decoy and her sister, and he repeats.
Makes him the worst, one of the worst predators because Chris. Wow, I know if Chris ever sees this, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" But Chris doesn't touch on the fact that the threesome or the partner for the threesome was 8 years old. So Dustin McFetridge is a legit PDF file. So
Repeatedly asks the girl to marry him. When they make a plan to meet,
all right, sure. Then what?
he tells her he'll bring an electric razor. KBI Commissioner David James watches on a monitor as McFetridge comes into the house.
When you first look at him and you see him and
a little bit, a little bit. But then you just want to stutter just a little bit more, just to really make this, just to emphasize it, and it's not okay. He still was here to molest a 13-year-old, and that's not okay.
and you could say that I felt a little bit sorry for him, a little bit, and then you remember why we're here.
And then you remember why we're here. That man, I mean, life is tough. I mean, you've been working 70, 30 hours a week. I mean, you don't get to see your kids. You're just sleeping on the job, on interviews. And,
whether he has cerebral palsy.
Whether he's
or not, why we're here.
Well, I mean, whether if he has cancer or not, there's just no excuse for...
whether he has cerebral palsy or not, he still was there.
Or not. I can see he was trying to fake it, but he had it, though. Like, not like he did 2 tours at the mail office or anything, but this man really did walk in here with a whole disability. So who is really getting taken advantage of here? Like,
sorry for him, a little bit, and then you remember why we're here. Whether he has cerebral palsy or not, he still was there to molest a child.
That's pretty
And
cool, right?
there's no excuse for molesting a child.
Scott.
I don't care what it is.
So what's up?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No.
Did you bring the
My dog
razor?
got the stylish brain surgery scar, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with this man. Nothing at all.
So what's up?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You know, he just had to get split down the middle, you know. I mean, you know, by the grace of God, he's here, you know. I mean, he just, you know, I mean, for the most part, I mean, I do not hear about this. Like, he had to get that coconut open. Like,
No.
and he got the earpiece. This man got money.
A child.
That's
and
pretty cool, right?
there's no excuse for
No, it's not Casey.
molesting a child. I don't care what it is.
So what's up?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, he was like, oh, so what's up? Let me put my cane down. Like, you saying what's up? Let me put my cane down, girl. I ain't know you was gonna say what's up like that. Like, let me put my cane down. Let me put my cane down, girl. Like, hold on, it's about to get physical up in here, girl. Let me put my cane down. Talking to me like that, looking at me like that. Let me put my cane down real quick.
No.
Did you bring the razors?
Yeah.
So what did you
I mean, I did bring the razors. Yes, I did. Yeah.
want to do with them? I was kind of
I wanted to razor something. That's why I brought the razors. But let me pick back up my cane and I mean, I really drove all this way for no reason, sir. Like, I mean,
confused.
I'll show you later.
Can you just tell me, please? I won't come here if you don't tell me.
you want what? Entrapment? Like, if I was entrapment, you want what?
Yeah.
So what did you want to
Because I mean, I don't want to do nothing with you or anything, but you want what?
with them? I was kind of confused.
I'll show you later.
Can you just tell me, please? I won't come here if you don't tell me.
I thought you was wanting to be shaved. Down there.
Is that what you wanted to do?
Yeah, that's what you wanted to.
Oh, okay. I'm kind of nervous. I'd rather, like, talk about it first so I kind of know. You know what I mean?
What are you wanting to talk about, sweetie?
Well, like, tell me what you're...
Like, let me put my cane back on. Like, I thought we had a fucking 4-week discussion about this shit. And she asking about some stupid shit like this. Like, come on, man. I drove 5 hours for this bullshit.
you're gonna do, so I'm, like, kind of prepared.
It's just
Prepared.
easier to explain it as we go along before I do it.
Well, like, what would you do first?
I don't know. I'd like to hold you
And then what?
and kiss you. That's why I was asking you to come over here.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but...
Yeah, I won't force you.
I mean, if you understand that part, then what makes you think I don't think you understand the other part? Explain.
To do anything, sweetheart.
So I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
That boy jumped up.
Yeah, I
mean,
won't
like,
force
it's like he was scared almost.
you.
He was just scared into it, you know.
I was asking you to come over here.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but...
Yeah, I won't force you to do anything, sweetheart.
So I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Well, I wasn't going to do nothing.
You weren't going to do anything.
Damn, Casey cleared it.
No.
Why don't you tell me what your plan was tonight?
Why don't you tell me what your plan was tonight, huh? What's going on, yo? What's going on? What's going on through your head? What's going on?
I didn't bring nothing with me. I didn't do nothing bad, and I would never force nobody to do anything against their will, sir.
But you did bring some things with you tonight.
I brought a
razor.
A razor. And what were you going to do with the razor?
I mean, well, essentially, first I was going to eat cereal with the razor, and then after that, I was going to water my porch, and then the grass, and sweep the porch, and clean it, and all with the razor now. I'm going to get my mail with the razor, you know, put my razor in a 401k and watch it grow, you know, for the most part. What was I going to do with that razor? You know, you know, tell me who I'm talking to here.
I thought she wanted to be shaved down there, and I thought she said she was 17 or something.
Well, I've got
And I really thought she said she was still underage, but, you know, not as bad, sir.
the transcript right here.
I believe that, sir. And
Right.
He was told online she was 13 and even referred to her young age several times, wishing she was 5 years older. And as for all the explicit sex talk,
I was trying to see if I could find out if that was a cop, or so I didn't waste those.
Well, it sounds
their
like
times.
it sounds like what
I'm
you're trying to
see if they were cops so I don't waste their time.
see is if you could score with a 13-year-old girl.
No,
Score? What do you mean by score, Chris?
sir.
I mean, have you chatted online with underage girls before?
Quite honestly, I had one time before.
A young girl.
Yeah.
he says he was chatting with a 14-year-old girl, and the girl's mother's boyfriend was a cop who found out about it and wanted to press charges.
It never went to trial. I apologized, and everybody.
Did you plead guilty or no contest?
We didn't go to court. It was just over the phone and like, hey, I'm sorry. This is why I said that.
Was it a scary situation to you?
Yeah.
Did you learn your lesson?
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem so tonight.
And I didn't, like I said, I wouldn't do nothing bad.
You say, I want to make love to you. Have you ever seen people have sex?
It's just
Then
curiosity.
you send her a picture of people having sex.
I thought she asked for it.
She asked for it. She didn't ask for it. You sent it to her. And even if she did, I mean, you're not supposed to be sending stuff like that to somebody who's...
You didn't ask for it. I mean, you sent it. I mean, it's just something you did. I mean, Chris getting all subtle with him, like you know, you just, you know, like, like you're in the back office, you just want to keep it hush hush. You know, I mean, you know what you did. I mean, come on. I mean, you sent her several pics. I mean, that thing is like wrapped around your ankle or something. Like it's. I mean, I understand you have cerebral palsy. I understand that, but you caning in here is not the way to go about it. You know, I understand people get divorced. I understand that.
Says
That
that
you want a water.
13?
But instead of taking responsibility, he tries to blame it all on the decoy.
She was wanting me to come up here and see her so bad.
And she was doing it a little bit too. So if she was doing it too, then what you want from me?
And I didn't want to disappoint her.
You're a grown man.
I know.
What do you think should happen to you?
Don't know. I don't.
Well, there's something I got to tell you. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on adults who try to meet young teens online for sex.
It's all wrong in my part, but she.
Definitely wrong in your part. But I'm just thinking of ideas like, oh shit, got that chest cold.
Led me on a little too, and I understand both ways.
I mean, she's not driving the train here. You're the grown-up.
I know.
You get that, right?
I mean, Chris, I mean, that's a hell of an analogy. Like, when you drive a train, you're not really driving it, you're operating it. Like, and it either goes forward or backwards. You know, the turns and all that shit with trains, that's because of the tracks. But, dog, she's not the conductor here. You are.
Right?
We are filming, dog. I don't know. I guess the shoe market just doesn't want to have value. I don't know.
Hey, come on in.
It's a hell of a knock knock. You know, dazzling, handsome young man coming to meet a prospect. You know, for the most part, this young man has a good future ahead of him. Very, very tech savvy. Very, very well outspoken young man. Very characterized individual. This young man brings forth poise and a lot of different things that'll draw an older man to do something like this.
Knock, knock.
Hey, come on in.
I got my sister and some
Hey, come on in. Scott.
babies out in the car too, though. Where you at?
Did you bring some green?
No.
All right, let's go.
Got my sister and some babies out in the car too, though. Where you at?
Did you bring some green?
No, we're gonna smoke some though when we get some.
Yeah, no, we're gonna smoke some though when we get some. Steven?
Hey, I just made some cookies, but I got chocolate on my shirt, so I'm just gonna change real fast.
What was that again?
I'll be right out.
Alright.
You can try one of my cookies. They're so good.
Did you make them?
Yeah, I made them myself.
Alright, I eat one. I like chocolate.
What are these? Chocolate treat?
Chill.
Cookies are good munchies.
Chill.
You ain't telling me parents are rich. What do they do for a living?
Well, why don't you have a seat?
Hey, why don't you have a seat right over there?
How you doing?
Good, how are you? What's happening?
Nothing. Birthday party.
Good. Hands up where I can see.
What's going on?
You tell me what's going on.
You a dad or something?
What are you doing here?
I'm David. How you doing?
I'm Chris. Nice to see you. How's everything?
Good. Chilling. Birthday party.
So the girl here was going to go with you to the birthday party.
Who are you?
I'll get to that in a minute.
All right.
So what are you doing in this house?
Can I smoke in here? No, I mean I didn't think so. So I mean I just thought I'd ask.
I asked the girl, did she want to go to the birthday party?
Who were you here to pick up? What's your date's name for the party?
B.
B. And how old is B?
I don't know. She didn't really tell me.
I need you to keep your hands up where I can see them.
Don't be scared.
I mean right where I can sit. Don't be scared, dude. Don't be scared, dude. Sir.
I just got a cigarette.
Just got a cigarette.
Don't be scared, dude.
I'm scared, dude. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Fucking Chris, like my words, man. It's about to pull out like my word.
You seem like law enforcement. I happen to know law enforcement.
You do law enforcement, yeah.
I happen to know law enforcement when I see them.
You do. So you're an expert in this area.
No, I'm just saying you come off as law enforcement.
Really?
So,
You know how you come off?
how's that?
Somebody who's very nervous. Somebody who came over here to have sex with a 14-year-old girl.
14-year-old.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
With a 14-year-old girl.
14.
That's how you know he's telling the truth. I mean, come on.
14-year-old.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
21. Do you see an issue with a 21-year-old coming over to visit a 14-year-old?
I didn't really know she was 14.
She told you.
We were in role playing.
She told you.
Chat room.
Have you ever given or got head? Do you?
Have you ever given or got head? You can't really. I mean, sweetie, I love some head. I mean, I don't know how it goes in a Hanson household, but would you like some head, sir?
Do you need a teacher? Are you
Do you need a teacher?
sexy naked? Have you ever played with yourself? You gonna put my in your
Sir, please. Sir, please.
mouth?
And I like
Because I like that. I'll teach you.
And you trying to say?
I'm trying to say it makes it look like
Yeah.
you came here
I didn't come here. I
to
can't pick
have
her up.
sex with an underage girl.
We were in a role playing chat room, dude.
And what role were you playing exactly here?
People play roles, man. Anytime, never ask role playing. People just talk.
Watch porno.
And
You got pornos.
I'm an adult.
Yes, but the girl you were talking to was not.
Well, I didn't know that, dude.
And your poor sister's waiting outside with 2 babies in the car?
Yeah. So
Because you had to come over here and have sex with a 14-year-old.
I didn't come over here to have sex.
Why would you put that sister of yours
I
in
didn't
that
come over
position?
here to have sex. I come over here to get the girl and go to the party. My God, dude. Is this some kind of hold up, man? You got a warrant? Because, I mean, if the girl don't want to come and if you got a problem.
A warrant? What are you, a defense lawyer now?
I'm saying, man. You don't got no cause to hold me. I got no problem sitting here to talk to you.
Right, okay.
Who are you?
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story.
You do
on
look
a
kind of
girl.
familiar.
who try to meet kids on the internet.
Hey man, I don't want to be on the news. You feel me?
We are filming.
I don't want to be on the news, dog.
Well, it's a little late for that, dog. Now, if there's anything else you want to tell me.
All I gotta say is
yo,
nothing
the
going on here,
Schumacher.
Nothing funny going on here.
Nothing funny going on.
Nothing funny going on here, dude.
The girl's really
Nothing
14,
funny going on here, dude.
But
She told you she was 14.
we were in a role-playing chat room, dude.
You know how many times I hear that?
No, I was in a role-playing chat room, dude.
I guess twice.
You got the phone records? Do you got that? Taped conversations? Do you have that?
You know, you're not really in that much of a strong position here.
I know that, man. Listen, am I being held up here?
You're not being held up. You're free to walk out that same door you walked in.
Do y'all want to interview? Hey, how y'all doing? Okay.
Hey, how y'all doing?
You can walk out that door anytime you want.
Am I gonna be on? Is the cops out there?
I can't speak to that.
How y'all doing? NBC.
NBC.
And you're
Chris Hansen.
All right,
Dateline
listen.
NBC.
Let me explain something to NBC for a second here. I don't know what kind of rap y'all got on people, but maybe y'all get the whole story because this girl is in a role-playing chat room, and if she wants to play like she's 4.
Like every time I hear that shit, I just hear that other shit that Mr. Gigi just implanted in every TCAP person, like just that like little scrambling like super music. No, I don't know, like I don't know, like I don't know. I mean, Mr. Gigi is he's a marvel. I mean his work aged well. You know, that's good.
14, hey, whatever. But on the phone, the girl told me something different.
On the phone, she told me something different. Told me she was 99.
Really?
So, I mean...
And you expect me to believe that?
Yeah, you don't gotta believe it.
You don't gotta believe. That's thing one.
You don't got to. I'm not trying to convince you, or these cameramen, or anybody else.
Who are you trying to convince?
Nobody, buddy.
Yourself?
Is the police out there? Let me know.
Can I smoke here?
Again, I'm just doing a story.
Whose house is this? Can I smoke this shit?
No,
right
you
now?
can't smoke in this.
I didn't think so.
I ain't think so. I can't smoke in here. Okay, that means the cops are outside.
You can smoke outside.
All right, dude. Whatever.
Run into the car. Move.
Move.
This one right here.
Rear.
You can see.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Hillborn and Blue Boy West, Walls, Big Salmon, FFLP radio, and their headset, which is their kid, I guess. I mean, not way weird, nothing. I mean, FFLP radio, and then you have Ladio, and I guess Kiddio. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, or like lowercase f radio. I don't know, but I mean, good shout out to them, and you know, Amy and Romero's son and Monique, Kat Chi. It's a whole lot of people. DVDs. I mean, he's not even around. Like, I mean, and I'm still like, you know what? You know what?
Is natural ruby, rhodolite, amethyst, tanzanite ring.
Is he speaking English?
Natural ruby, rhodolite, amethyst, tanzanite ring. This one right here, you can see, is natural ruby, rhodolite, amethyst, tanzanite ring with sterling silver, 14 karat pink gold coating, and 5.25. This one here actually retails at.
He's a big spender. I don't. I know the numbers coming up. I guess it's what, over $50.
Yeah, a little over $500. This one here. Not getting it shine, but the ruby it's nice. It's like 4.5 carat, or 4 carat or 4.5 carat ruby.
You know how many carats.
Wrapped in sterling silver. I don't know the cost on that one.
I mean, just discard like my legal paperwork, but yeah.
Those 3 little pink bags there.
What is he on Temu? Like, what's going on in this video?
Have these in them.
Oh, he's gonna sell them at the yard sale.
Earrings.
I get it.
I can't remember the carat. I think it's like a half carat on each, between the 2 of them.
But
and I think they're on sterling silver also. This right here is the bracelet that I was telling you about. 14 karat gold pearl bracelet. You can see it's got little gold things on there, and the latch is gold. It's 14 karat gold. That's pearl. I don't know how. Oh, actually, I think I might have the thing to that one, so I'll tell you in a minute. I don't have the paperwork to that one, but actually I have the paperwork, just not the same kind of paperwork. It's this one here that I have some paperwork that I'll show you on the next thing. This one here is 18 karat gold, 8mm rose freshwater pearl. This one here has got a value of, actually I'll show you.
$750
on the paper,
including paying the crew.
These right here.
Wait, you never said
on
it.
the paper. These right here, with the exception of that right there, that's a bracelet. I gotta find that's on the paper somewhere. Paperwork to that. But these right here are all rubies and garnets and emeralds. So I'll do a few of them right now. This one right here.
This
one right here. Is 3.5 karat natural garnet gemstone. I don't know the value on it. It would have to be appraised, but.
Come on.
I'm a hungry individual. I want to grow. I want to learn.
I came across the Google Career Certificate.
My boss told me when she hired me.
It's extremely cold, but you know, that's why I got my glasses on, so. It's extremely bright. It's extremely bright.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Lorne Reality Show again. As you can see, I'm outside and it's snowing right now. But
shout out to the beacon.
Not very heavy. I figured I'd come out here and show people what it's doing right now compared to what it's going to be doing 4 or 5 hours from now. As you can see, I have my sunglasses on because the snow gets extremely bright. Now, as you can see, I have my sunglasses on because the snow gets extremely bright. So, stay tuned and we'll be back soon. Hello everyone. Told you I'd show you when it's starting to snow. Well, it's way beyond starting to snow. It's actually today is Monday. Yesterday when I started to film, when it wasn't snowing, it was Sunday. And overnight my voice is gone.
So the other night when I was recording, which was Sunday, but now it's snowing on Monday.
Sore. But I told everybody I would show them when it started to snow.
It's extremely bright.
And what it's like, and right now it's if you can see down there,
You see that? It's
Can't.
above my knees right now. So we've got to. Now I got to start plowing. So it's going to take me a while. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the sled made today and be able to go down the hill or not, because I've got a lot of work ahead of me to do it just to get myself plowed out of here, and then I got to go plow somebody else out too. And so, but this is what it's like right now, and it's thankfully the wind isn't that heavy. It's maybe
you know what?
5.
I guess he was.
Send the decoy out.
Then there's this man, 32-year-old Corey Edgar, nicknamed Rick. Edgar, using the screen name Rick's Talented Tongue, chatted online with a decoy who told him she was a 12-year-old girl. He tells her he's sending a picture of his penis. He asks if the girl has condoms and, in graphic terms, if he can perform oral sex on her. But in the middle of the chat, he suddenly becomes suspicious.
I have a strong feeling you're either undercover or a cop trying to set older guys up. You hear about it all the time.
You're in.
And people think, Scott, and people think I'm just making this shit up. Like, I mean, you hear about it. You know, I'm just letting FFOP radio in on the joke, you know, and Big Salmon, you know. I mean, I think, I mean, if anything, you know, those two should know the joke. So, I mean, it's only right. And Scott,
Speak to you, but I don't have to speak to the media.
You know, a stream, but I am gonna stream later on today. Actually, just do a call. Just like, why not? You know, just let it play. And I got the video capture and all that, but I mean, like, I just don't want to just fall into what everyone's doing and play 2K or, you know, Grand Theft Auto or whatever, or a video game pretty much. But what? I mean, honestly, what else are y'all? I mean, that's a pretty good screen. I mean, it's entertaining. I can't lie. I mean, especially Cyber Squeak. I mean, I pray that's her name. Like, I mean, she be putting on some like good streams, like Evil Little McNuggets, some feisty women in this community. But you know, I mean, nothing bad or anything. I mean, I'm not trying to get like, you know, I mean, or anything. I mean, I didn't even. Okay.
And I don't have to speak to you without a lawyer.
Many prosecutors around the country, including Riverside County's Michelle Perry.
You know, you're probably like, why did he skip the whole JPW? Like, I didn't. The best part's coming out.
Paradise are not afraid to say out loud that they don't believe most sex predators, especially those addicted to the internet, can ever be reformed. Those, you know, he's
the young man I thought
sitting in the kitchen across from me.
And it's subtle. Scott. I mean, it does have an exclamation point on it, but it is exclamation point and question mark. Scott. It's Scott. I mean, that's it.
You know, it doesn't look good for him.
the young man I thought was supposed to be here.
What's that person's name?
Scott was supposed to be here, and he didn't mention his name. I just said, look, it's Scott.
Who's Scott?
Holy, like, just that sentence is the joke. Like, you know, Scott was supposed to be here. I mean, he didn't mention his name or anything, but I mean, then who's Scott?
Scott was supposed to be here, and he didn't mention his name. I just said, look, it's Scott.
Who's Scott?
The guy I was supposed to meet.
Scott.
I was told.
You were
I was just told.
construction?
I was.
I'm looking for any work. Doggy daycare, you name it. Water sports, you name it.
For any kind of job.
You don't work right now?
No.
And this guy knows his rights.
And this guy happens to know his rights.
I know I may have to speak to you, but I don't have to speak to the media. And I...
What if he just started going off on like the whole, like just the whole list of just fucking rights, like constitutional rights. Like I just, I mean, first off, I know I have the freedom of speech. I mean, that's one thing. I mean, and second, I know I have the right to bear arms, but I do not currently have a weapon on me. But and this guy knows his rights.
And I don't have to speak to you without a lawyer.
Many prosecutors around the country, including Riverside County's Michelle Paradise, are not afraid to say out loud that they don't believe most sex predators, especially those addicted to the...
This is the best way of flattery I can think of, which is putting my man's video on my channel, because it is good. So I mean, sir, I know it's rather long, but if they're, I understand like where you're getting at, but I don't understand why you're doing all these antics. Or is there some kind of camera or something like? Sir, again, I'm. Sir, please. Just don't ruin my career, sir. Sir, please. Sir, I know, sir.
Here, let me take you down the road. This is how it went. You started with this, and then it goes to... This is as thick as a telephone book, by the way, this chat. You started chatting with her when? Last month? So you've been chatting with this young woman for a month.
Lord. The masterful editing.
So you've been chatting with this young woman for a month.
I think it's a fucking telephone book, like Volume 1. And that's just Dayton, Ohio. Like I haven't gotten to Florida yet. Like I'm still in Georgia. Like I haven't gotten to Florida yet.
So it starts with you being the protective older brother type.
You say here on the, well, on page 1000 of 3047 pages, on page 1003, here you say,
flip through dozens and dozens of 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 pages here. Ultimately, it builds into
that chat log is thick.
A very sexually explicit conversation.
Sir, I was just driving truck. I didn't. It's a Boston cab, yeah. It's a Boston cab. It's a Boston cab. What do you want from me?
This goes on and on and on.
Sir. She came to get something to eat. No, I need to get something to eat. But getting back into it. Definitely going to figure out some things to make stuff better, or figure this out. And yeah, tell me I should be doing this.
You're one of those weirdos.
Sir, I know. Oh, sir, I know. Sir, I know. Sir, I know. Sir. Shout out to Big Salmon, Scott, and thank you. You guys have a good day, and only 4 more hours. If you're on the East Coast, and you're out of there. So just hang on. So yeah, no bomb.